My name's Fiona Stringfellow and I'm the Chief Executive of Blue Triangle Housing Association in Glasgow. Blue Triangle is a registered social landlord and a charity, and we provide supported accommodation for homeless people across 9 local authority areas in Scotland. We're really concerned about the proposed changes to housing benefit for supported accommodation because of the potential huge impact on our services. Supported accommodation is basically a facility where homeless people get the right support so that they can develop the right skills to sustain their own tenancy. The accommodation part of it provides them a safe and secure environment while they develop the right skills so that they move on when they're ready to sustain their own tenancy. So it's got a huge value in the prevention of homelessness. We've only got 2 sources of income to fund supported accommodation. One is housing benefit, which covers the accommodation based costs, and the other side is we receive funding from local authorities to employ support workers to provide the support. If we don't get the right level of funding, then these supported accommodation projects become unviable, they become uneconomic to run, because we don't have any other sources of income to plug the hole if these funding sources are cut. And supported accommodation does cost. It does cost to run these services because we need a high ratio of staff to service users because they're so vulnerable. The facility you're going to see in the video is an accommodation-based homelessness prevention service run in conjunction with South Lanarkshire Council. You'll hear from Leslie Monroe, who is the project manager. She'll explain how the project runs, what sort of services we run from it, and then you'll hear from 2 of our service users, Jamie and Robert, who will explain the value of the facility for them. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you get an understanding of the role of supported accommodation in prevention of homelessness, and I hope you get an understanding of the value of housing benefit as a key source of funding for us to run supported accommodation. Can you tell us your name and what you do here?
My name is Leslie Monroe and I am the project manager at the Lanark project.
Okay, Leslie, this project is funded by Housing Benefit and Supporting People. Why do you need such high levels of housing benefit to run this project?
Well, one of the main aspects which we pride ourselves in, as well as providing a warm and welcoming project, safety and security is obviously an utmost. We are very, very much reliant on the housing benefit costs are an element for housing management. These costs, or one of the main things that these costs provide, is to provide the safety and security, an element of, we have a door entry system, we have a CCTV camera, we have cameras on the outside of the building, and we also have internal cameras, obviously not in the rooms, for data protection. Now, this is very costly, and if these break down, they have to be repaired, they might have to be renewed, and it's things like this to continue to provide the safety and security that we very, very much rely on. But these costs have to come from somewhere, and somebody's got to pay for them. Supported accommodation, there's no rec room, but we make up for that in the bedrooms. All the bedrooms have a television, a sofa, a dining table, their own fridge, microwave, kettle, so to an element the service users can be self-sufficient. There is a communal kitchen, which we've got a television in the communal kitchen. We have a big dining table, so that, for instance, at Christmas or at New Year or Easter, we do provide a dinner to try and get everybody down so they can sit together in sort of a family atmosphere, so that people aren't sitting at those nice times of years upstairs in their rooms, but they can, if they wish, do that. We have a specified laundry facility for the service users, and again we provide that facility and the washing powder and what have you. We have 2 offices in the project. One office is specifically for the housing assistants, and as I said before, the housing assistants are actually based in the project, and they provide the service and the concierge service in the project. And the other office is for the floating support workers. We also have a small room at the back of the project, and this room is mainly used for meetings or reviews, but we also use this facility for maybe service users who have got young family, and it's a very safe, secure room. We've made it child friendly, so it might not be appropriate at that particular time for maybe the service user to take their child upstairs because of other issues that might be going on in the project, but we make this room available for the family or for the mum or dad with their child, and we provide games and what have you, and there's a television so that the family can have some special time together.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
My name's Robert. I've had drug problems for a long time, and I was staying in Carnlough just up the road with my parents, and it got to the stage my parents just get fed up with me borrowing money and suppose being on drugs all the time, and then it got to the point me and my dad got into a bit of a fight, and they threw me out, and I was staying with a friend for a few months, and then it became too cramped, and then I put myself homeless. And this was the first time I'd ever been homeless, and then I actually got put to another hostel up at Stonehouse for a couple of nights, and then they actually sent me here. And to be honest, if it wasn't for like these places, I'd probably be in the street, or maybe even turn into crime, worse crime, robbing or stealing, because I know a lot of people that has happened to. I mean, ever since I came in here, staff have been great. They're always there to help you, any issues, or if you need to use a phone to phone home, or appointments, or anything like that. I suppose with this place, as I say, a lot more crime, stuff like that. So these places really they need to be kept open. If they stopped the funding, well, I don't know what would happen. All the young people will be in a total mess.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for agreeing to take part in this interview. As you're aware, there are going to be major changes in relation to housing benefit reform. At the moment we get a high level of housing benefit because we provide intensive housing management. Could I ask you, where would you be if it were not for a project like this?
I'd still be sofa surfing. When I first came homeless, I slept in a doorway for a night, waiting on my big cousin to get back. I'd be anywhere. I'd still be on the street roughing it.
Can you also tell me about the help that you've received from BTHA and what ways we have helped you?
Well, as soon as I got referred, I didn't even know this place existed, and I was dead spectacle. I didn't know what to expect when I came in. But as soon as I walked through the door, it was a warm welcome. I got nice, friendly welcome. Once I got showed in my room, I felt at home straight away. I've actually got a bed to sleep in, and I wasn't expecting it to be the way, furnished the way it was. It felt like my wee house that I had.
Is there any other help that we gave you when you came in?
Just just very home. I felt it was very homely when I came in, and it was a big relief that I knew that I didn't know where I was sleeping and that, and to know that I've got a place to go to, and just a big weight off my shoulder and get my life back on track.
Good. One of the things that the Welfare Reform Act is also looking at is to pay you the full housing benefit rate directly to yourself at a lower amount than at present. This would mean that you would have to pay that plus the balance of this to BTHA directly. What do you think the implications of the housing benefit being paid directly to you would be and having to pay the balance?
I know myself, if I get a lump sum of money at the end of the month, I'd be tempted to go out and spend it straight away. But somebody with like addictions, they'd be more tempted to just go out and spend it on, and that's them homeless again, roughing it. And I know myself, I'd be tempted to spend it on. I'd just leave and put me back to square one, back out in the streets.
All I was left to say is thanks very much to me for your valuable input.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.